Action and adventure TV shows channel from Comedy MX spotlights Tarzan, Rin Tin Tin, Zorro, complete Saturday matinee serials Captain Zero, Annie Oakley, The Big Picture, Korea and Vietnam Wars, and more. More! The thrills and chills never stop at Comedy MX. So return with us now to those golden days of yesteryear.
Down 2,500 feet.
Good. Another 2,000 feet, I can start the counteracting ray.
We'll never make it. The submarine will be crushed.
Get hold of yourself, Joe. There's no danger.
Why, of course not. Well, you're all mad. If we go any deeper, the submarine will crush like the shell of an egg.
It's a deep-sea craft from the upper world, Your Majesty. Shall I destroy it?
Turn on the magnetic ray and bring them down into Atlantis.
All right, Corrigan. This is your last chance. Tell your friends to hand over that climbing powder or I'm going to ram through those gates. Go ahead and ram. Ram the gate!
We're trapped!
Gushing oil brings open warfare throughout the West. Desperate hijackers create a reign of terror attempting to steal oil land from their rightful owners.
We should hit oil in time to pick up our lease option.
Yes, I'd say we have a very good chance. We can stand off these mysterious enemies that are trying to stop us.
And that's our problem. The crews at both wells are armed and always on guard, but we never know where an attack will come from.
If they get both wells drilling, they're bound to hit oil before their option on the field expires. We've got to stop them.
Keep me covered. I'll try to get them from the back.
You'll know the thrill of daring courage when you see these heroic people battle their violent enemies. Paced with action, sparked with excitement.
Dispose of the disintegrating gas.
I believe I could work out a counter gas that would be quite harmless. Have it.
Black gold, wealth beyond dreams, brings money-mad, ruthless oil pirates and trouble to the land of the Tiger Woman. Crossing the world to help her, Alan Saunders, a thrill-hunting soldier of fortune, is constantly shadowed by the threat of death and has the most spine-chilling adventures of his thrill-packed career when he joins forces with the Tiger Woman.
The men that are causing you this trouble are my enemies as well as yours. And I promise to do everything within my power to bring them to justice.
Desperate, dangerous men, hooded and masked, ravage the land, robbing, killing, setting fire to homes and farms, evading the law by blaming all their crimes on Jesse James. To prove his innocence and bring the raiders to justice, Jesse James rides again.
Hello, Hawks. You seem surprised to see me.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, you're a spy for the Black Raiders. You want to save your neck, you'd better talk. Who's the leader of the Black Raiders? Talk, I say!
Remember, men, when they reach the fork in the road, we'll attack. Here they come. Come on.
Our aim is to spread terror and confusion, to cripple America's war effort and undermine her morale.
Watch them, Chang. I'm going to look this place over. Look out, Chang!
peanuts those spears will touch. When they do, you die.
As timely as tomorrow's headlines, the thrilling story of fearless United Nations secret agents matching wits with treacherous Nazi spies in Casablanca. Thrills, suspense to chill your blood, with an imposing cast headed by Rod Cameron as Rex Bennett, Joan Marsh as Janet Blake, with Duncan Ronaldo, Lionel Royce, Kurt Kruger, and a host of others. The exotic, massive, scenic, spellbinding story behind the scenes in the North African campaign.
Our first job is to locate the Axis agents here in Casablanca. Did you inform the Sultan I was coming?
I'll tell him you're here.
Get in there and don't make a sound.
Pierre! Pierre!
Hand over that dagger and scroll.
The outlaws got off with a week's payroll and caved in the mine with explosives.
When is all this going to end?
When we decide to end it. The James brothers have a reputation for dealing with stolen property. It's time they swung into action.
The James brothers. We'll know for sure when you get back for Tenement Flat with Ed Thorne. Hit riding, Ace.
This I'm going to enjoy, getting the best of the James boys.
They're heading this way with the posse.
Come on, boys, get ready for him.
lenses, I can turn the inside of this mountain into hot, molten rock. No one, not even Captain Marvel, can survive that.
Shazam!
Mystery shrouds the identity of this fantastic madman, who has the unfathomable power to transform himself into the legendary Captain Mephisto. To save the world from insane slavery, Lance Reardon, most fearless of all criminal hunters, and Claire Forrest venture on the most daring manhunt in history. Manhunt of Mystery Island.
All right, Captain Mephisto. This is it.
As you so aptly put it, this is it. Take him, men. You were purposely led here in order that Miss Forrest might be made a prisoner.
What's the matter with him? He's branded. Zorro.
Zorro. Can't you get rid of that man?
Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe. He's the new screen sensation everybody's cheering in Republic's serial thriller, Radar Men from the Moon. When the Moon Monsters, under the direction of Rettig, ruthless dictator of the Moon, scheme to invade the Earth.
And have your ray gun set up ready to blast them. This time you must not fail.
Yes, Your Excellency.
The nations of the world appeal to Commando Cody, Sky Marshal of the Universe.
Cody and his assistants must be destroyed.
Okay, we'll go back to town and get them. First to see an actual invasion from the moon. In Republic's Radar Men from the Moon.
I am the Panther Girl of the Congo. I have seen natives of the jungle fiercely attacked by the deadly panther. I've watched the devastation which follows in the wake of the thundering elephant charge. I've heard the agonized screams of the terrorized natives as the silent python strikes. I've known the whirlwind rush of the wild buffalo with death in its eyes. I've hunted the vicious beasts of the Mato Grosso with camera and gun. But never in the history of the primitive jungle has there been such a fearful sight, freezing with horror both man and beast. Here in Africa it appeared, as though from out of some fantastic nightmare, the giant crawling devil beast, whose monstrous razor-sharp claws...
Go with the Panther Girl of the Congo on a safari into danger where few men dare go and fewer return. Where the ferocious beasts of the jungle are matched in their savagery only by criminals gone mad with a lust for diamonds. See, the Panther Girl, trapped between these human killers.
We must have hit her an awful belt. Get some rope. We'll load her into a canoe and take her back to camp.
Right.
And the prehistoric devil beasts. Those horrible creatures from the beginning of time, never before seen by any human now living. Episodes of blood-freezing action. See the Panther Girl of the Congo.
Amazing collection of laughs, thrills, and chills that was ever collected under one tent. Get your tickets now, folks, for one of the biggest shows on earth when you see the King of the Carnival.
No one but the ever-alert treasury men would suspect that under the laughter and antics of the clowns lies the menace of secret enemy agents. Men who would flood foreign countries with counterfeit United States money, destroying confidence in our government, and paving the way for their easy conquest.
Those bills you handed me were counterfeit. You're coming into headquarters and tell us about them.
Hey, Ruth!
I'm an undercover agent for the Treasury Department.
Oh, is that why you got into the scrap?
Mm-hmm. The Barker at the sideshow was passing counterfeit money. Actually, very little of the stuff has been put in circulation in this country.
A sunken submarine on the ocean floor is their hideout. Until Uncle Sam's T-men go into action.
I'm supposed to turn out enough counterfeit currency to flood Europe, to depreciate the value of the United States dollar, and this is all the material you bring me.
The boss is doing the best he can.
Oh, you have to do better than that if we are to discredit America and persuade the European nations to turn to my country for help and protection.
This is the story of our T-men's relentless fight against these vicious criminals, making 12 of the most unusual episodes ever filmed. A Republic serial never to be forgotten. King of the Carnival, featuring Harry Lauter, Fran Bennett, Keith Richards, Robert Shane. King of the Carnival.
Why, he's a government man. No matter who he is, he can't come in here and smash what I've built up. We're running this territory to suit ourselves, and we can keep it that way if we keep statehood out.
Vic, there must be some way to clear you of this ridiculous charge.
It may be ridiculous, Barbara, but the evidence is all against me.
But you could clear up everything by explaining that you're a government agent.
If I did that, my usefulness would be over.
If there were only some way we could prove that you were led into a trap.
The Black Whip!
Shoot him down, men. Get the cover. All right.
I'd like to know who's riding that stallion.
Don't look like nobody can get close enough to find out.
Possibly does.
Say, isn't this what they call a Bowie knife?
Yeah?
Where'd you get it?
Well, I made it.
Then you're Jim Bowie.
I reckon.
none of you move. Lackman, I want to talk to you. Sit down. Keep your gun in your
prepare for action.
But who will lead us?
Zorro. We are Zorro's Fighting Legion.
Are we all agreed? Yes. 500 for Zorro, dead or alive.
Ride the high road to adventure with Sergeant Chris Royal of the Royal Canadian Mounted. You'll thrill to his fearless exploits as he combats a gang of treasure thieves led by an unknown, mysterious chief. A story filled with punch-packed action in the water, in the air, and on the land of wildest Northwest.
Hiya, Father.
Hi.
I want to know what happened to Professor Belanco.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind.
Come on, boys, break it up.
What's up, Dale?
Now, the chief wants you to handle it this way. Tonight, the page girl will drive her station wagon to...
And bloodshed shattered the peace of this frontier community as renegade Indian bands fall upon unsuspecting ranchers. Supply trains blown up. Stagecoaches robbed. Road camps are raided. Into this chaos rides the man with the steel whip, the swiftest horseman, the straightest shooter, the toughest fighter. He is El Latigo.
A man's been killed by an Indian, and we know there's Indians on the reservation. That's enough to go on.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's get over there with a posse.
Wait a minute. You start something like that,
Mean nothing but trouble for all of us.
We can handle this business without any advice from an Indian lover, Randall. Nobody asked you to butt in.
I've got as much at stake as anybody, Crane. I live in this valley, too. That makes it my business.
Maybe so, but we're having our own meeting here, and we didn't ask you to come in on it. So suppose you move out right now.
Suppose I don't feel like moving out, Crane.
I can fix that, too.
12 action-packed episodes. See the man with the steel whip. Spectacle ever presented to the sight of man. The roar that strikes terror into the hearts of the people of the North Country. The beginning of the gigantic spring ice flow. See Don Roberts of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police risk his life amidst these perils of the frozen North to protect his country and his people from the atomic invaders.
Trying to set up a spy ring, a sabotage operation, or a subversive organization. The only thing we are sure of is that a new group of foreign agents are working in this country.
When my engineers arrive, tell them the platforms must be exactly at those places. The rockets my country has developed are accurate up to several thousand miles if they are properly aimed. But should the launching location be wrong by only a few feet, the missiles could be miles off the target by the time they reach Detroit or Chicago.
From the Taniac country in the far north to fiery forests in the south, Don pursues foreign agents whose vicious deadfall traps fail to stop him. True to the tradition of the Mounties, he fights with grim determination against the sinister forces of evil. Dynamic, thrilling chapters. You will have the greatest thrill in all your life when you see Canadian Mounties versus Atomic Invaders.